My girlfriend always gets on my ass, saying that I complain about being alone and that I got nobody to hang out with, but I do it to myself. And after some thinking, I can say she's right. The majority of my friends are out of state doing their thing. Um, and yeah, I hang out with my lady and my family, but my boys, they're not around right now in the flesh. So I spend a lot of time playing video games with them and catching up that way. But there's a couple of people that are in the same state that, I'm cool with. And I told myself, okay, yeah, I do it to myself. Let me, reach out to spend time with them and strengthen those friendships. So I reached out to a couple close, not close, but people that I'm cool with, just to hang out, catch up, and things like that. And while texting to make plans and stuff, I kind of realized that the things that they wanted to do, I didn't really want to do. So I kind of ended up like leaning back, doing my own thing, still regardless. But the question that came up was like, where did it all change? Because when I was in school, when I was in college, playing sports as well, I was friends with everybody. I always had people to hang out with, people to be around, and we, what I'm saying, like I just always had a group around me. And just thinking about it, I believe that the reason why I was friends with everybody or had a lot of people to hang out with is because A, we're all in college, so we have that similarity. B, playing sports, I'm around those people literally every single day. And C, like, yeah, we're interested in the same things, especially on the weekends, and I'm gonna get on that. So I noticed that yeah, it's easy to have a majority of friends and people to hang out with when you guys are all just doing the same thing. When you guys are all enjoying everything that, you know, college people or, yeah, just what the group is doing. So I believe that's the main reason why I have so much people to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? In college, it's kind of easy when, yeah, you have like class with people or you're playing a sport. And when the weekend comes, you know what I'm saying, you're out at the clubs and bars getting drunk and shit. I feel like that's just what college is made for, you know what I'm saying? So having all those similarities, yeah, you got a good group of people that you can just text, hang out with, and have fun and things like that. But eventually, you kind of start to notice that, at least for me and for some people as well, that shit just really ain't fun anymore. You know, you kind of start laying back and not really going out or drinking or partying and things like that. And once you kind of stop doing what the majority of people do, that's when you start spending more time by yourself and not having as much people around you or having as much friends that you were once close with and things like that. And taking time to reflect, I noticed that there's two reasons on why I keep to myself. Number one is the definition of fun. Number two, the moment that you are in your life. A lot of people enjoy getting drunk, partying, clubbing. That's what the majority of people love doing. And when you do the same shit, it's easy to find people in that group, you know what I'm saying? But once you have another definition of fun, that's when you kind of start shying away from the common group, what the majority does, and you kind of start either finding people that are interested in what you do, and that's like a smaller group, or you just kind of start spending more time alone. I can't lie, my fun before was drinking and partying and doing all that stuff with a lot of people, but eventually I kind of stopped enjoying it, and my fun ended up becoming going on walks, playing video games, writing, reading, and just a bunch of other things. And once I started to do that, that's when I noticed I grew apart from a lot of people. And not necessarily that I hate them or I dislike them or that I'm better than them, just more so like you kind of stop hanging out with them because they're doing one thing and you're doing something completely different. So our definitions just don't line up anymore. So they're having fun doing that thing, and I'm having fun doing my own thing over here. And number two, just where you are in your life. Obviously, it's easy to be around a lot of people when you guys have all those things in common. Being in college and being in sports too. Yeah, I see my teammates every single day, and I see classmates every single day. But once you graduate, like I did, or once you're just in a different stage of your life and you're not really around that environment no more, then you just kind of start shying away. You're in a whole new stage of your life where some people may understand, but it's a whole new awakening for you. So, regardless of whether you got people with you or not, it's something that you got to discover by yourself. And it's not that I'm alone, it's more so lonely. For example, alone is the physical state. Alone is when you don't have people around you, when you aren't surrounded by much people. But lonely is when you can be surrounded by people, friends, family, loved ones, but you still kind of feel out of place and you don't fit in. It's more of an emotional state. And there's nothing wrong with that because what I realized is even though, yeah, I'm around people, family, friends, my lady, all the things like that, but I kind of feel lonely sometimes because the journey that I'm on is a place that they have never crossed before. You know what I'm saying? They've never had, from my own personal experience, they never played college sports for the entirety of college. And, once you graduate, you kind of are doing your own thing. It's a whole new awakening. And not only for my example, but whatever example it is, you may be around people, but they may not have experienced the things you have experienced. So going through that journey is something completely new. So yeah, they can be there and give you advice or be there for the ride. But at the same time, it's a journey that you got to take alone because the people around you have not taken that journey. It's something that you're going to have to discover yourself. And you just kind of notice that the people that you've been around, they're cool. Don't get me wrong, like you're still friends with them and stuff like that, but they just aren't on the same timing as you and stuff like that. So you just surround yourself around like-minded individuals, and it's not a large group of them. To be honest, it's probably going to be about 3 or 4 people, maybe even less, that truly understand you and get why you're doing the things you do and understand where you are in the moment of your life. And it's not to say that you're better than anybody, because that's not true. At the end of it, we're still human. We still eat the same, we still sleep the same, all that shit. But just to you become more aware that you're different, that the path you're taking is different than the majority, and the timing you're on is just, yeah, just not the timing that 99% of people are on. So if you feel like you just kind of by yourself, or that you're misunderstood, it's just the path that you're taking, that you're taking. Um, it's for, most people are just not gonna understand it. It's for you and you only. And yeah, you might have a group cheering you on and supporting you, and you still might feel out of it. But as I said, it's just they've never been there, and the path is gonna be, made for you and you only. And just realizing that you can't take everybody with you on this journey alone. But yeah, just make sure to surround yourself around people that have them same goals, same ambitions, and the same fun that you have and that you enjoy. That's also going to better yourself. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all having a good day and an even better week. And I'll see y'all next time.